You want me to say anything?
All you're going to say is, I'm Dave. So.
I'm Dave.
Well, wait, but after I say my thing.
No.
Welcome back to another edition of Jen and Dave's podcast. I'm Jen.
And I'm Dave.
You do it different every time. But I've been saving something until we started. So we did another thing because I wanted to. I got you something.
I'm getting a thing?
Yes. Because your nerd's rope.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely. You want to have to open it now?
No, I'm just saying, I did because I know it kind of freaked you out or whatever, but
Why would it freak me out?
because it's the thing the nerds that are on the let me get back to my seat. It's nerds on like a gummy of some sort.
On a gummy?
Yeah.
Oh God!
I think that you've got it in your head, but I think if you had it, it would not freak you out. Like throw it on the other end of the. I haven't had it either, so you're gonna try Nerds Rope.
I thought it was like a candy necklace. I thought it was like on a elastic or a string.
I mean, it's like a rope, and like,
but the gummies, ew. The power's gonna get in with the gummy. And never the twain shall those two things meet. It smells fruity.
I just at least wanted your disgust to be based in reality. You know? It's nothing.
Actually, that makes the gummy easier to eat. Okay, I was wrong.
So.
And thank you for the candy.
Nope.
You know what I'm
I can get this off my desk. It's been sitting here for like since we almost since the last one. But I don't like it just because the nerds get everywhere, falling off and stuff.
I'm high, and I'm eating the Nerds rope.
See, you conquered your fear of the Nerds rope.
Yeah, I did, and it was baseless. And fine, I'll just feel shame for that.
No, I was just trying to help you. Because every time that commercial came on,
yeah. Oh,
you were like, ew. And that was not for like the Nerds rope. It's like they have like the clusters, so that might be easier to eat actually.
I'm finding the very thing that I was fearing. The gummy doesn't get stuck in my teeth because of it. But like it provides surface area so it doesn't get stuck in the teeth. Do you have a straw?
Well, on me. There's some in the kitchen.
I would like to snort this.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What good idea is?
But, I have seen people that do videos where basically they're just reading things on Reddit.
I can do that.
And they've got a comment on it and blah, 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 but, one of my guilty pleasures on Reddit is Glitch in the Matrix. And it's people that just, like, tell stories of things that happen that make you think that there's some kind of glitch in the Matrix. As
advertised.
Yes.
I've never gone down that hole. Giggity.
Yeah, I've gone down some holes. You probably wouldn't. Yeah, it's very, very guilty pleasure kind of stuff, but, that's why I should, like, it's like, I gotta figure out how to monetize my life. If I'm gonna read stuff on Reddit, like, I should do it on camera and make videos.
He called himself a black Nazi?
Yeah.
Just that alone makes this the biggest thing of its type to me. It's just because, I always loved Ted Haggard God love Tag Haggard, that fucking pervert. And
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I use the word pervert in the most non-judgmental way. You know, I don't necessarily think that one being a pervert, you know,
Say that like it's a bad
I
thing.
know, but you know the kind of pervert that we
Well, it's funny because one of the things that they mention is that he called himself a perv, and it's like, see that like whatever. That's
a,
I don't see anything that's not
a perv to the African American crowd.
to the yes,
'Cause
the
that's
the
what,
the, the black porno site
yeah,
that he was on. He said that he described himself as a perv. I'm like, okay, that's not anything. That's
yeah. I don't care
whatever.
about that.
Like,
Could
if
he
you haven't
call his
described yourself as a perv, you're probably like a huge perv.
if somebody walked up to me and said I'm a perv, all right,
All right, dude.
you know, you don't have to share that with me, but
Well,
sure.
like I'm sure it's come up in conversation and where you've been like, well, I'm a huge perv, and so that's why
Okay, you didn't let me finish.
sorry.
If anybody walked up to me and said I'm a perv,
Yeah.
all right, whatever floats your boat, buddy. But if somebody walked up to me and said I'm a black Nazi, I mean, I would say, okay, I could tell you're black. You didn't have to tell me that part. They're literal Nazis.
Hitler just took it too far, and just, it's just, I'm laughing because it's.
I know you.
I was gonna say, I guess I'm explaining to the listener audience
Yeah,
that I'm not a monster. I'm laughing because
because it's
terrible.
horrible.
It's so terrible that I can't.
Yes,
You know.
that's a normal thing for us. We make jokes about, uh, and these are in private. Of course, we're choosing to share private things, I suppose. But no, because things like this really hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and there's got to be a way for me to deal with it, and I've always dealt with it by you know telling horrible jokes about it,
No.
and that I don't think I'm unique in that, but I would never tell any of the jokes and never laugh at these things except to do that. So if you see us laughing at anything inappropriate, uh, that's why. And I really did have a threesome with JD Vance. And I'll tell you all about it someday. So, you know, if they did a Truman Show sequel, he'd have been this strung out on fentanyl. You know, I'm talking about if you did a sequel of the Truman Show and you know, see him, what has it been, 30 years, 25 years, 25 years later, Jim Carrey can play the part without any alteration because he's kind of turned into Mr. Skullhead Man. um, but, you know, I mean, what do you think would really happen to the Truman from the first movie? Do you think that his life is fucked forever, or do you think he'll have a happy ending?
Sherman. Oh well, whatever it is. Now it's on his own terms.
Yeah,
You know.
but so yeah, if you wanted to make a realistic Truman Show 2,
Yeah.
which I hope they don't do.
I know because it just.
Yeah,
It
no, I
would be
don't.
interesting. I don't know because it would be interesting to explore it, but then
Well, maybe
I
you
feel like
know,
it would.
maybe you
Don't fuck up the first one.
maybe you do skits like on SNL because
Skits.
you don't like the idea.
I don't think I understand it.
Skits.
Yeah,
So
no, I
in
mean I understand skits, but like so.
skits to explain some of the ways that Truman could have turned out.
Oh,
So we're not exploring it with a whole film.
I mean, there's got to be like people waiting for him, like right outside whatever door he was about to go out of.
Oh,
I
oh,
mean,
fuck.
so he's going to be immediately besieged, and somebody who,
Well, I mean, hopefully he's gonna end up with Natasha McElhone.
well, yeah, and I know that
Can't believe
she
her
was like
name.
heading out to go try to meet him. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope she like lives nearby.
yeah.
Because she kind of waited to the last minute.
She. Oh, that's sweet. She even stayed physically proximate to him.
Oh yeah, see, got an apartment
You know what?
as close by as possible.
But you know what?
What?
I'll bet she banged a ton of guys.
I don't think so. She didn't seem the type.
Well, the one in my head is a little slutty.
Not that there would be anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, like if she did have sex with a lot of guys between, do you think that that cheapens the love?
No.
You know,
Yes. As long as she was thinking of him.
because
Not for
like they didn't really have like much of a relationship. There were no big commitments made.
Lauren. Oh no, that was her fake name. Oh, see, I'll call that her dead name.
The what is what?
The name she was on the show was Lauren,
Oh, okay, yeah,
but she said my name's not Lauren.
Sylvia.
Sylvia, wait. It's one of those 1999 movies.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we never did? We never finished the 80s or the 1999 film battle thing.
Well, we finished it. We went through the whole thing.
No, because there were rounds to still be played.
Oh, okay. It was near the end of the thing, but
Yeah, but I wanted to go back and to see who won.
Oh, and I think we did. I mean, we just like I think it was The Matrix, was it? Was it IMDb that did this or
No, I think it was Rotten Tomatoes.
That's right, yeah.
Pity bum.
Yeah, The Matrix one.
Ooh, and it beat Toy Story 2.
Well, obviously because it won.
Well, no.
Oh, well,
What was the one
okay.
that I don't?
So Matrix went up against Fight Club. It beat Fight Club.
And who were the quarterfinalists?
Okay, so it was Matrix, Fight Club, Toy Story 2, and American Beauty. And I
Right?
guess American Beauty went up against Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 won against American Beauty.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to criticize any of it, and because the ones that were fucking shit,
Yeah.
they were out quickly, which is good because you can't have that. Oh my God, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind came out the same year as The Truman Show. So tonight I'm gonna watch a movie from 1999.
Jim Carrey definitely had a time where he was like really hot, actually. He was, qualified as hot.
Yeah, what does Jim Carrey show in the movie Dumb and Dumber and the related sequels that he does not show in any other of his films?
What was that again? Sorry, I got this right again.
What does Jim Carrey share with the world? And I'm making a sweeping orange. Can you see me?
Oh, if I'm up on here.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
don't. I just
Okay.
no, because I purposely don't have you up. But I wanted you to know I was sweeping my arm.
Okay.
And now I forget. Oh, what does Jim Carrey share in the Dumb and Dumber movies that he does not share at in any other movie?
Oh, he's got the caps on his teeth.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
chipped front tooth.
Yeah.
I like that tree. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Honestly, kind of like the whole chip front tooth thing. I was thinking about reading out loud this one glitch in the matrix that I'm looking at.
Okay.
So the title is Guy is not using words at work when speaking. It says, this happened yesterday and today. I honestly thought I was having a stroke or something. I have an IT internship at a tech company. And one of the people in my office is a little strange, but not in a personality manner. He seems to be well liked, actually. I've noticed yesterday that I do not understand a word that man is saying. Now, I know what you think, and no, it's not a different language or an accent. It's straight up not words. I know my way around heavy accents, so if he had one, I could at least understand some words, but I don't. When he talked today, I legit focused in on him talking for a full minute, and not one word made any sense. And yes, other people talk to him and understand him. An actual conversation I heard today went like this. Guy 1. Hey, Guy 2. How are you? How's that project going? Guy 2. Guy 1. Awesome, thanks. You're still down to get food later? Guy 2. More random noises. Guy 1. All right, neat. We'll check out the place you recommended. Before anyone tries to say anything racist or whatever, this is a pasty white dude. The internship ends tomorrow and I can stop thinking about it, but what the hell is going on? And I like the first comment is I think they're probably playing a prank on the intern in his last few days.
Oh, that actually is very plausible.
I know.
That
A lot of people are like, yeah, I think they're screwing with it.
yeah, that's a prank that I would have appreciated back in the day. But I was thinking about it that
Yeah.
I still have a propensity for pranking,
Yeah.
but there are far far fewer things that I'm willing to do. If I cause anyone, a start or an inconvenience,
Yeah.
I mean, it's only really particular things that I would
Yeah.
do because I really don't want to upset anybody anymore. And, does that make me less fun?
Oh, I think that makes you very thoughtful
Makes
about
me miss
it. Makes you woke. Oh,
I
you just
I'm fixing to tell man I must do business.
you're woke. That's what you. But yeah, the guy followed up and says, just to clear this up real quick, I did a mini recording earlier and it's 100% real. My friends also had no clue what he was saying. So no audio processing disorder, but
Wait a minute, but he had a
yeah.
conversation with someone.
Yeah, so I think they're fucking with him.
Yeah.
I think that,
Yeah, I don't think this guy's the brightest bulb in the chandelier.
it just reminds me of the guy we met in Houston. And like, so, oh my God. And, everybody was buying me drinks and I got so wasted. And,
I remember.
but then, and so this guy kind of shows up a little late. And so I'm already wasted. And he's talking to me. And I'm like, but he was like Boom Hour on it was a King of the Hill. And I, I maybe one every 10 words I understood what he was saying. And I'm just like, I don't know if this is because I'm drunk or not. So I had to tell people, I'm like, can you go over and talk to this guy and tell me if you understand anything that he's saying? Yeah.
Yeah, and I gave up trying really early.
And yeah, no, well, no, I just, yeah, and so I was trying to be polite, but then it's like, I know, and it's awful, but like, there were a few times where it's like, we got to shake this guy
Hmm.
before we go back to the
Oh,
hotel or anything.
did we shake him when you spent 3 hours in the Denny's parking?
Well, I think we shook him even before we did that because then I don't understand why we stopped to begin with, or was it?
Because I'm sure because you had to pee.
Well, yeah, but then everybody stopped, and I thought people got like food and stuff.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But that sounds like it was intentional.
Yeah, and so I think we all chose that as a spot in between going to the hotel to make sure we shook that guy. Yeah, so it's coming back to me now, and so I think that's what we decided we had an intermediary point that we had everybody
Yes.
meet at.
Well, you
And
also need to make the point that this guy was making people feel uncomfortable.
no, exactly. No, it wasn't just that I didn't understand anything he was saying.
Yeah. So, and you need to do that when you are
Yeah.
custodians of drunk, naked women.
Yeah.
You kind
Like,
of put yourself in this protector role,
yeah.
and
We
you
guess
know it's.
but
I don't think I'm a sexist to say that.
I mean, it's
Yeah. But I'm sensitive. I think everything that I say is going to be scrutinized, and it's it's kind of how things are, or as Mr. Hornsby would say, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
the other subreddits I follow is Two Sentence Horror. So it's basically a short horror story. It's 2 sentences. So my neighbor, who for years had been accused of being a witch, had secretly made voodoo dolls of all of her accusers. They only found out after they put her house to the torch. I know.
It's like the best because you've got a plot and everything.
Yeah, that's a good one. Some are better than others, but yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I think that one was. I want to nominate that for 2-line horror story here. Where do I vote? Weed might not make me paranoid in like the real world, but it makes me very paranoid in game. Oh, I'm going somewhere. Sometimes I think I'm like Nathan Lane, not the gay part. If I were the lecherous type, Midnight Lady 87 would be totally someone I would hit on. Okay, what am I doing? It looks pretty obvious what I'm doing. Oh, you got all of that one. Actually, oh, what the shit? What the shit? What the shit is going on? Poopy, poopy, poo. You're going to figure this out. Because you're good enough. You're smart enough. And god damn it, this asshole better not trip over any of these traps. Because if you die because of that, I'm gonna haunt you. I'm only do I who gotta earn, and it had some stuff in it. And I climbed up the stairs and I looked for eyeball. Do a 4-part musical about this whole quest in the style of Hired. Hired.
Done, but for now I'm simply I got a job today.
You did?
It's selling Chevrolets. It's bringing home good pay. I just got hired.
You know way too much.
So I was looking at the 2 sentence horror thing, and it actually, I should say that it's by username Reddit user Wide Eyed Wanderer, and the one E in it is a 3.
Is this your new beau?
It's just who wrote my neighbor, who for years had been accused of being a witch, had secretly made voodoo dolls of all of her accusers. And they only found out after they put her house to the torch.
Yeah, do you want to fuck me up again with that shit?
And and this kind of reminds me of Seth Meyers' corrections. It's like voodoo dolls were a Haitian/Caribbean thing, but in the early American colonies, they had similar dolls and supposedly used them for the same magical purposes, but they were called poppets.
Yeah, I'm kind of out of it right now, dude.
It's okay.
He said the monster came upon them from atop a nearby glass. Search for the Ruddy Man. The Ruddy Man. The Ruddy Man. We must search for the ruddy man. Come, Mr. Ruddy Man, rubby the banana. He gonna come try to kill me. I ain't let him. I ain't let him, Mama. I ain't let him for 1 second. What's that? Oh, dear me, Jesus. Hey, you get your bitch ass back in the kitchen and make me some pie.
Okay, well, like, subscribe, and whatever, and thank you for listening.